what's your truth? Like, we don't get to establish what's truth. Truth is truth. It works. Lies are lies. It doesn't work. Lies lead to death. Truth leads to something that flourishes and leads to life, whether it's business or relationship. So let's kind of cut the crap. Let's kick any bit of arrogance or pride out and say, hey, what works today? I'm going to tell you what works. And you guys are going to be able to take this stuff and apply it where you're willing to work. And I promise you, the hard work it will take to apply this stuff, practice this stuff, it will work. We have a saying at this, men's group of mine called Built Ready. Hard work works every time. It might take me 5 years. It might take Brandon 3 years. Listen, we're not all promised equal, results. What we do have in the greatest country in the world is we do have some equal bearing in the sense of what we can work for, what we can go after. Our opportunities are plentiful. Do we want to go after them? So the overarching topic today is change the game. I want you to change the game, your personal game, your game inside of a team. I know Brandon, talking to a little bit this morning and just getting to know him over the last 2 years, he's not just trying to grow at this simplistic, steady pace. There is a mindset, there's a disposition that, man, he wants to change the game. And so I'm going to give you guys the recipe to change the game. I'm going to give you 3 points, and we're going to breeze through them really, really quick. And then I'm going to give you 10 ways to go crush those 3 points, all right? But before we get to the 3, and most importantly, the 10, I have got to get you to face yourself. I have a saying, because I'm dysfunctional in a lot of ways, that dysfunctional doesn't look dysfunctional to the dysfunctional. If I was you, I'd write it down big and bold on your notepad or in your iPhone and literally set an alarm every single day that, hey, I need to stare my dysfunction in the face. I'm 42 years old. There is times in life when I'm trying to force my way through things that I'll still call my dad, but hey, Dad, in the morning, make sure I'm up at this time, make sure I'm doing this. Why? Because I know there's a punk that lives inside of me that doesn't want to do the hard thing. And so even though I've done numerous hard things in my life, and I've kind of come through so many different challenging seasons, I still know there's dysfunction in me that has to be held accountable, and I need help. So dysfunctional doesn't look dysfunctional to the dysfunctional. Someone, Brandon, what does that mean? Just layman's terms, anybody. I'd say there's no wrong answer, but there's definitely wrong answers in life. What is dysfunctional doesn't look dysfunctional to the dysfunctional me? Don't make me call people out, because I will.
A lot of times you're not aware of your own shit.
Yeah, real simple, right? We're not knowingly just walking in pride and arrogance, but we are knowingly not asking for people's help. I don't care if you're Cook, the CEO of Apple, if you're the Kathy family still running Chick-fil-A and dominating that space. I don't care if you're Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. I don't care what field you are in. You have dysfunction. And if you are closed off to help to find that dysfunction, or if you are closed off in arrogance, people are not going to like you. They might talk to you pretty to your face, but I promise you, they do not like you. We don't want to be those type people. So we must address dysfunction. Why must we address dysfunction? Because if we don't address the dysfunction, we're never going to be able to change the game with these 3 things. All right. The first one, Brandon and I talked about this morning. It ain't nothing powerful, but it has power if you put it to practice. Number 1, master the mundane. I'm going to give you some thoughts briefly around real estate, but then how I've mastered the mundane in my life and how I've seen it in great teams. 1, master the mundane. It doesn't say, try to get better at it. It doesn't say, well, just give it a good shot and, no, master it. These are things that you have to do every single day. What are the rules of real estate? What are the legalities of selling a home? What are the things? What are the calls? What are the emails? What are the things that Brandon is training you to do every single day? And maybe it's not every single day. Maybe your Monday, Wednesday, Friday is different than your Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I don't know what your schedule holds right now, but I know every single day there is things that you must master, and they're in your full control. And you have a choice every single day to get them done. You know why? Because I got the same thing. If I want to be a great husband, I've got some things that I've got to master. If I want to be a great dad, I've got things I've got to master. If I want to help lead other men, I can't be the hypocrite at home not doing the same things that I'm preaching. Do I fail daily? Absolutely. Do the men I'm leading know that I fail daily? Absolutely. Why? Because I got men holding me accountable because I want to be at my best. So there are these things that you need to decide through coaching, through asking people for help, whatever it looks. What are these things that I must master every single day?